Why am I signed out? That's weird. Fudge. Hold on, guys. I'm having a bit of trouble. Hold on, let me... Oh, for some reason, I can't get into my YouTube on my computer. Let me get into YouTube on my account on here, see if this is working. Is this JSON? Yes. Passwords. There we go. Okay. That's right. Wouldn't be the main account. What am I talking about? Manage your Google account. Here we go. Okay, that's not what I need. Hold on, guys. I'll be in there in just a minute. Let me actually move that so I can see the chat. Hello. It's fine. I'm just having a bit of a problem with YouTube. I just need to figure out what my password is again. Here we go. Work. No, I don't want to change it. Where can I see it? Wait a minute. Password on my main device. Passwords. No, that's passcode. I don't need passcode. There it is. Passwords. Okay. Figured it out. Hello, Caleb the cat. Just give me a second. Yes. Okay. Okay, man. Thank God. I did not mean to press that. Give me a second. I'm almost there. Just give me a little bit longer. Why is my Google like that? That's weird. Okay. Here we go. Pause. Just to check if I'm live, just give me a second. Discord server looks good. Patreon, support the stream. Okay. I don't know why I still have that, but whatever. Okay. Okay. So the reason I'm calling this Freddy Files unboxing theories is because I have the book here. Let me get it so it's not shining. I have the Freddy Files, the original one. Didn't realize how old it was. It was actually 2017. If you can see right there, it's 2017. I thought it was a bit closer, like 2018, maybe 2019, but no, it's a bit more than I thought. So I'm gonna call it this because I thought it was a good idea because it has all this and the theories in it, but it's obviously not up to date, so I need the other one, but I'm gonna do it. I'll answer actually this question. Sadamigo said, how can a kid fit in an animatronic if the only hollow place is in the stomach? So if you, I don't know if sister location is in here. Let me just check. Twisted Ones. Okay, so sister location is in here. Let me see if they have the blueprints. This would be pretty easy to fix. Here it is, right here. It says it right here. Let me see. Right there. Is that a kid in Freddy's storage tank? So if you guys don't know, Freddy specifically is built with a storage tank. for actually capturing kids. These were built by William Afton, you know, the murderer, all that. But the main thing is unboxing here. So this will go away for right now. This will be used for many theories and stuff like that. The books are very helpful. If you guys don't notice, I have these around right now for a very specific reason. I'm gonna flip this over. Actually, I'm gonna just move out of the way. Very specific reason why these are here. Obviously you can tell these three right here are from the Mediocre Melodies and an off-brand. And then we have Rockstar Freddy with his microphone. I'm pretty sure only Baby has the claw, by the way. Anyways, we'll worry about all the sister location stuff a little bit after this. I need to get to the main part, which is Penny. I completely forgot to do an unboxing video for this guy. By the way, all that storage stuff has been confirmed in the Fazbear Fright, by the way. Remember Millie? But anyways, let's hold on. Give me a minute. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Well, now I know something for the next video. Always make sure I have a knife on me. Wow, I haven't watched that in a long time. We're gonna just cut right here. Just to make the incision easy. Don't really cut my table. So if you guys don't know, I actually had a new desk. Pretty funny. They were built just for kids. Yes, William Afton built it for that. We will worry about that in a bit, guys. Just keep those to yourselves for right now. We're gonna figure out. I know this is not the most beautiful unboxing video, but we're gonna just get the main point out of here. Okay. One thing I do like about these packaging, pretty simple to open. Even just by ripping it is pretty simple. The one thing I noticed that they do is these zip ties, if you guys can see. Let me get it closer. Let me turn down the light a little bit. So if you guys can see, it's really hard with white and white. There's a zip tie on the legs and the stomach, which makes it a bit hard to use. Focus. There we go. I will also be using evidence, by the way, guys. But we're gonna just check out Vanny really quickly. So we're gonna talk about the new game coming out in March. No, trailer's coming out in March. Second trailer. There we go. This one's really risky. You know what? I'm not gonna deal with that. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way by pulling it. You guys actually don't believe me. This is actually a little bit harder than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know why I found Time Freddy was so much easier. Oh, maybe because it's his chest. Yeah, his chest is wider. I am gonna say my complaints afterwards. So far, best model they've ever had, to be honest. This is one of their best models for the Fazbear franchise. Or Finance Fairies, however you want to say it. Oh, come on. God, I'm using a knife to get out a knife. What irony. Give me that knife. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna have to go in. Am I still in frame? Yep, I am. Hey, by the way, I want to say this really quickly. Animatronics are very dangerous when they are not watched carefully with little kids around. For example, Chuck E. Cheese and stuff like that. They could seriously get injured just by their own family or by themselves. So it doesn't mean that the animatronics are made. I'm pretty sure Fazbear, not Fazbear, Fredbear's Family Diner was made to be a place where they had suits to kill children, not other place. Not like the other animatronics. Okay. There we go. Oh, I lost her arms. Don't be worried, guys. It's just normal. It's normal to lose your arms. Don't listen to me. Okay. So, I want to say the good parts, but I think I put on the arms backwards. Did I put the arms on backwards? Yep, I did. Right? Thumbs, yeah, I did put it on backwards. Sorry. Okay. So, I want to say this is one of their best models in the franchise. Actually, I want to say the best because there is like really accurate ones here. These are the glow and dark ones. That's why this not the filament. The outside looks a bit weird. But I want to say Orville is one of the most accurate characters. So is El Chip. I feel like something's wrong with him. I don't know why, but I feel like something's just not right. Obviously, nothing's right with this. This is literally just Funtime Freddy or normal. I think Funtime Freddy they use as the model. So this is that's why I also didn't do a review on him. But anyways, this one. This is a unique character for the franchise. This is brand new. This is no model that looks like this. And for the first time they're making this model, I'd say it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I do have one massive complaint. If I turn it sideways, I did not notice this at first. I'm just gonna move this. I'm not sure it's supposed to be that far up. I'm pretty sure that in the picture, it's actually smooth. It doesn't have a ridge where that is. So, that was one complaint I had. I'm only doing it on the things here. So, let's look at a picture really quick. So let me get a picture online. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I have a weird setup right now. Just give me a second to do this. Yeah, I know. It's actually a reference to his old game. That's why. El Chip is. Let me just get a picture of something. Not something. Vanny. Wait, I need to go on Google. I don't want to go on. So Vanny, FNAF, sister location. So I'm gonna look at just the teaser image. Promoting scam ads. Okay, here it is. Teaser. Open image, new tab. Save image as. Save. Okay. Now that we have that, I can come over here and add it to here, which is display image slideshow. No, image. There we go. Add source. Add source. Then browse. Oh, it's over here. Downloads. Obey. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna put this about, I want to say about this size. Now I'm looking at it. Okay, I did first judge them wrong here. I am not here. Sorry. I should probably point. If you guys can see, there is an area, the chest area. I'm just gonna say the breast. Actually, are a bit more extended than I thought they were. I did not really keep to that detail at first. But another thing is, maybe the ears could have gone a little bit, but they're not really that bad. This is, you gotta remember, that is a drawing. That's not 3D. That's just a drawing. Knife. Obviously the knife is way more exaggerated in the drawing than it could be in real life. The head, I feel like this is a head of not the main model or the main, I should say, character. I feel like this is like the head of, let me just see if it comes off. It looks like it does because it rotates. No, I'm not gonna fight that. I'll just do this instead. I want to give you guys a good picture. Bow could be a little bit bigger, but that's fine. Main thing is the face here. This is the most crucial part of any Finest Phrase character, is the face. I have an idea. I don't know. let's move this over here. Move these out of the way. Hopefully okay, here we go. So this right here, the face, if you can see, the eyes are the pupils, I should say, are way too wide. Obviously it's harder on a smaller thing. This thing is about probably not even half an inch, probably, I want to say. One of the best, I want to say, models, there's two good models in this pack. Vanny and Roxanne, because they're brand new characters that have never been seen. But I wanted to say the crocodile, Crocodile Montgomery or something like that. I wanted to say he was good, but no. I do want to say also for like news updates and stuff, focus. So FNAF Security Breach, their second official trailer, the other one was a teaser type thing, is gonna be released around March. So wait around March and we'll see what happens then. I have something in my eye. Also guys, do you like this new view? Because I just thought of this idea. My dad got me a new light and I thought, why not? So yeah, figured out my camera can actually sit on this. I'm working on to get another camera, so don't worry about that. Glam Croc. Oh, that's... Also, if you guys don't know, my piano is right there. No, it's Montgomery Gator. I was right. Oh no, I said I said it like Alligator Montgomery or something. No, it's Montgomery Gator. Yeah, okay, Roxanne was right. Roxanne is one of the good models because it's actually brand new. They literally took Glamrock Chica, just by the image here. They literally took Toy Chicas and just added a couple of things on it. Because look, the pelvis is the same, the face is the same, no cheeks though. Welcome back. But I do like Glam Croc. That is actually pretty funny. I still don't like the Freddy model. I don't know why I bought it. It's just I don't like the Freddy model. I hate it. But anyways, so now we're gonna actually focus on the face. No more distractions, guys. Keep your questions till afterwards. I'm gonna just do this part for the video. So one thing is, the smile is very small. Like, it's not that big. Like, hold on, focus. Focus. There we go. So if you look right about, come on, focus, focus. Okay. It's not gonna focus, so I'm gonna move it down a little bit. So if you can see about right here, the smile, they do show that it's a line here. It doesn't want to focus. Hold on, I gotta change something. Come on, camera, seriously? I thought I could do this without needing to edit afterwards. Filters, no, I don't need filters, I need properties. Properties, configure video, where is it? Okay. Let's see here, camera control, focus, turn it off to make it, okay, here we go. So now it should be focused here. There we go, that's better. That's better, okay. So, let's go back to the smile now. So the smile right here, you can tell on the picture next to me. Let me just see if I'm still in frame. Okay. You can tell that it was supposed to be longer, but they decided not to. I don't know why. Probably just to keep the bunny image. I have not looked up anything else they have created. I'm only looking at this model the first time. I haven't gone through it. I've only saw it by picture. Doesn't sound like a vibrating. Okay, so yeah, pretty much, so far so good. Obviously, mind me, but I'm gonna be looking at our butt a little bit. This is our hip right now. But so this area right here where the lines are, I find a bit interesting. Obviously, you need to move some models. Sorry, not move models. You have to make some space for some moving. So obviously, if I connect the leg here, it's gonna split. But if I put it most roughly together, it's there. I'm not mad about that. I can understand that completely. From someone that does do 3D stuff, it does make sense to do that. It's hard to do humans in this type of form. Obviously, animatronics make sense, but not humans. If you can still call it that. Do I carry a knife? No, so I actually don't. I have no reason to carry a knife. My town's roughly safe. Hopefully. There was at one point I was afraid, but I'm not anymore because I don't go out much. But you know who does? Fanny. Fanny hold the knife. So let me put the focus back down. Let me actually move this. Put it to done actually. Oh wait. Oh no. Oh, don't go to the kitchen and get a knife. Okay, so let's look at Vanny as a whole right now. So if we're looking at the image next to this right now, let me actually make it a bit bigger. If we actually look next to her, let me see if I can zoom in a bit. Zoom. Down. A bit too much zoom. Okay, so to look at this directly, it doesn't hold the knife. I'm barely having it in there. It does hold it good, but not as good as you expect. They didn't plan that through. Same thing with Glam Rock's Freddy's. Ooh, I almost stabbed myself. Let's put that over there. Oh, by the way, my dad printed me something and it broke immediately. If you guys remember this model from the early days of animation, good for you. Not when FNAF first came out. God, the Splink models. Plot twist: Fanny's William with a voice changer. You would think, yeah, that'd be funny. No, they're different voice actors. Probably, I would say, yeah, that makes sense. But I'm surprised they haven't come out with the security guard outfit yet, which is weird because they came out with. Actually, no, they didn't come out with Gregory. So, never mind. I'm not buying those, by the way. I'm not buying those to box them. I will buy like books and the figurines, but not those. Those are way too expensive. For my liking right now. So when they get lower, I'll think about it. Okay, so now let's think about the hand here. This is one problem I have. One is it's very hard to move. You can't barely move it. I don't want to break it, so if I bring out the others from this, you can easily move this from left to right. Pretty easy, full 180, maybe 360. Let's check one of the old models. This is yeah, these are very easy to move. These aren't. I also haven't touched these that much. Those, I think actually some of the instruments held perfectly. His wand basically was right. It was the right size and was the right thing to do. But back to her hand's not right. If you can notice, her left hand isn't supposed to be like this. They got lazy. Hold on, let me turn down the brightness. Stupid auto. Hold on. Get out of your auto exposure. We're gonna put you back down to 7. Okay. So if you guys look, let me zoom out. Zoom out, focus up. Here we go. So if you look, the hands are not the same at all. That's the sad point. You need to realize that they got lazy here. They got really lazy. Because if you look at this hand, this is harder to do than on a flat surface. They had a circular thing in this hand, but nothing in this hand. They had a whole flat surface to do this on, and they did nothing for it. And if you're wondering, no, there's nothing over here. Nothing at all. But I don't know if there is anything in that hand since it's closed. So I cannot judge them for that one. But I would bet they made it the same way. let's look at the hip here with the thing on there. Oops, hold on. I have to manually focus this because it keeps going out of focus on me. So the manual hip right here. Not manual hip. So I obviously knew the stitching was a bit weird, but obviously if you look on the leg, it's the same thing. It's the same stitching, so it made sense there. But they made the whole hand stitched. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Why would you do that? I also have another complaint. Why are they white? The stitch, other type of stitches. If I come up a little bit and zoom and focus, if you can notice that there's these stitchings around her, the ones that are like on her body, for some reason, they're white. They're not black. But that's just being lazy. But here's the thing. If you look underneath the ear, they have the pink stuff. This thing's bent. No, it is for theories. It's called Freddy Files unboxing theories. So I do the unboxing, then we go into theories. So yeah, next is, let me think. Oh, I was talking about this hip. We're gonna look this patch right here. This patch is a bit weird because it right where it disconnects from the leg is exactly where it's supposed to end, so that's a bit weird to do, and I can understand why they had trouble doing that. This one I don't understand because I can't see the back of the model. Or drawing, I should say. Feet don't make sense because they look like they should be moving, but they don't. But I think I know why they did that. If you want to know, no, you cannot move feet on any of the other models. I probably didn't see that, but whatever. So yeah, mostly I would say this is a pretty good model, except there's a very, very important details that are like way out of whack. Like the eyeballs, no eyelids at all, even though she has eyelashes. I just noticed that. I didn't notice that at first. Obviously the hand, and there was the one last thing that was a major screw up. I'm not gonna go into the knife thing. The knife is pretty weird thing to do. Pretty much that. Wait a minute. Oh, lighting. That's why. I was like, why is that like that? No, it's just that's a weird thing. In the lighting, I see why they did it like that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So that's Vanny. So this is 1 in 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 in 5. So I have 2 in the 5. One I can actually hold their freaking thing that came with them. We're gonna put her about. We're gonna lay her down over here. Let me get rid of this image. Delete, remove. Okay, here we go. So this is the 2 out of 5. So we have Vanny and Fun Time Freddy. These two I bought specifically for a reason. This is supposed to be for theories. And we know that there are statues that are coming out. Or are out. I don't know. Sorry, I have burps. That show Vanny with a security guard and Freddy with Gregory. Let me see if I can find the models for you guys. Gregory and Rock Freddy statue. Save. Okay. And another one. Sorry, the security guard was called Vanessa. Yeah, Sad Omega. I'm actually trying to get Matt Pat in contact with them. So far no luck with that, but we're working on that. Save image as. Yes. Okay. Let me get back over here. I gotta add stuff. Image. Add source. Add source. Browse. It's all going to be all the way over here, and that's really annoying. I'm gonna grab her first. You mind just going over there, please? Thank you. Give me a second. I need to add one more. Image. Add source. Add source. No. Why are you oh, can I not have? Please say I can. Ah, god dang it. Okay, we're gonna have to do this at one at a time then. I was gonna do two at the time, but nope, we're gonna have to do this one at a time. I'm gonna block over here, because this will be easier. Okay. You're fine. Okay. Let me move this over here really quickly. Okay. So let's talk about Gregory, Glamrock Freddy, and Vanessa. So clearly you can see in this picture, there is Vanessa, Glamrock Freddy, and Gregory. Face is still weird to me. It looks more like a cat now, but we'll worry about that later. I'm not doing a review on this, but this is my theory. Obviously, we know just by the statue, Glamrock Freddy is the one talking to Gregory in the trailers, because he says she found us. And what is she doing in the statue? Finding them right in I think the laser tag area, I want to say. I have been to some laser tags. They have looked like that, but I can't remember exactly. I've been into the 2000 laser tags, I should say, not the 1980s, which this is based in. So yeah, we have jumped back in time, but really we have never actually went in time at all. Ooh, the paint's messed up here. I didn't notice that. But anyways, so you can't tell from this model at all, the one in my hand, you can't tell at all that he can open his chest. So I'm just gonna set him to the side, and we're gonna look at this one that's right there. So my main theory is, if you guys can jump in if you want, my main theory is, this is basically based in the 1980s. I don't know if that's confirmed yet, but you can tell by the attire that he is wearing, just by the arm ankles, the way he has his legs, and also the way his face is painted. It's very Kiss-ash. I don't know if that's the 1980s, but the thing that also confuses me is, why is an animatronic helping a kid like this? Why is the kid inside him? Why is he helping him inside, not outside, like other animatronics would technically? If you remember, if you guys remember, this is also not scripted at all. I'm literally just going off my head. If you notice, in Mangle's situation, she had, or he, actually he, because it's actually two. I don't remember what the dog was. I think the dog's a male. I'm gonna just go with she. She is put as secretly not secretly. She is there in the establishment, but goes rogue at one point and bites, which we call the bite of 87. And don't argue with me with this one, because it's been proven that 83 is actually the bite victim of Fredbear, so don't even. 87 is the time of in the establishment, is also evidenced by Phone Guy, because it's the birthday party and stuff like that. I think I can prove that as well, but we'll first go on with just theories right now and no evidence. Actually, we're gonna have a little bit of evidence, but you know what I mean. So right now, I'm thinking, why would they help inside, because animatronics were built, for example, Funtime Freddy, were built to capture this kid and take him back to William. And they would only help on the outside. For example, Baby. She never trapped us or anything like that. Obviously, we're not a kid when we met her. But when we were going around... No, that's wrong. Let me think. When we meet these Final Furious characters, we always thought they were vicious and everything like that. Then we realized they had souls in them. But they weren't adults, they were kids that were inside these suits. Then we found out why, and we figured out who the killer was. Even though Final Furious 1 clearly says that they never figured out who it was, but actually no, they had the suspect in custody, but it's weird. I'm not going to talk about that because I have a huge theory on that. Live.
You okay?
Yes, I'm live. I'm live. Weirdo. Sorry, that was my dad. So with this situation right here, I'm saying that these kids' souls were trying to help little kids, but not adults. But here's the thing. He doesn't have a kid inside him. This is real life. I know it's a bit twisted right now, and I also have a theory that it's not real life, actually. But I will prove that in a different, either at the end of this or a different day. Most likely, they are putting up for the story that he is still AI, but she can control the AI. Because of glitch trap, obviously, in her. But it still doesn't explain the human emotion. So how does that make sense to have him talk like a human? Because you can tell just in his voice, it's not robotic. It's more human than robotic. Vanny is more robotic than him. And she is actually a human. But again, why would Gregory willingly go in there knowing this franchise? So what my theory is that this AI is actually not AI. We're still in this realm of Five Nights at Freddy's. Of actually being in the universe, not in real life at all. This has nothing to do with real life. We didn't get into real life. And what do I mean by real life? What I mean is not our reality. I mean their reality, their real life, not ours. Their real life is different, obviously, because there's just so many things going on. We can peer through their reality, through these games, through these, through the headset and stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking. So, if you want to prove me wrong, go ahead, leave a comment or something like that. I don't care. I'm happy to agree as long as you have evidence. I'm fine with it. I'm just giving you my opinion right now. So, there are some things I am going off of facts with, but I'm not gonna give the facts right now unless someone wants to debate it. My last thing to say is, the reason why I knew this is more of a laser tag area is because I've been in laser tags, and I've seen the old ones. This is a laser tag area. Almost, I'm 98% sure this is a laser tag area right here. Obviously, in the trailer, we can't see anything when Funtime Freddy is talking to Gregory. So it's kind of hard to say where exactly this part is in the map. I don't know where this part's going to be in the map. I don't have the map up or anything, and I'm not going to waste my time doing that. But yeah, it's a bit interesting for how that works. So let's go on to the next very, very controversy type one. You guys remember how the Bite of 87 and the Bite of 83 were really bad? I've heard so much commotion about these two figures right here. Hold on. Okay. Let me just do that. I've heard so much controversy about these two right here. If you guys can remember, there was this Take girl in Finance Freddy's Help Wanted. We call her Vanessa. That is what my new song is going to be about. But we knew she didn't get out. She was actually trapped. The reason we were never corrupted by this person or thing is because we aren't in the reality where it can happen. We can't have this thing happen to us. Not yet, but you know what I mean. We can't have AI go into our brain yet and almost take over. We can't have souls connected to us really that strongly. There is some religions out there that do believe this, but they're not that strong. It's not like they can fully take over and everything. Sometimes there are like mental disabilities and stuff like that. Not going to go into it. It's a very big topic, but this right here is why I believe we are not in our reality in the game, because we were not corrupted by this AI. We were still able to go on with our lives. She wasn't, right? And now somehow, for some reason, this woman is obviously Vanessa. There's no doubt about it. This is Vanessa. It literally says Vanessa on this figure. So Vanessa and Vanny, these are the same people. Most people can mostly agree on that. They are the same person. There's no doubt about it. Well, there is doubt about it, but you know what I mean. First of all, I just want to say they did better on that model than the one I have. But anyways, give me a second. I just gotta think. Okay. I was talking about how we are not in their reality. Okay. So I'm gonna just grab the first thing it came out on. Okay. So this. Let me just hide the picture. Okay, so I want to show you guys this. You might be wondering, Sim, why are you showing us a PlayStation VR headset? Just randomly. Well, obviously, if you guys know, that's where it first came out. It was first on the PlayStation, the FNAF Help Wanted. I think the first trailer was also on PS. But here's the thing. This thing is dusty. I haven't worn it in a while. I do obviously Oculus now, but don't mind that. This thing can't do anything to your brain. The worst thing is you get a shock from it, or it explodes in your face. But that's highly unlikely and no way possible. Well, it's possible, but it's very, very unlikely. There's no way you can send a current into the back of the brain where your systems are. There's no way you can send it through the front of the brain. It's just padding here. There's nothing electric in this part right here. These two cushions. There's nothing electric. The electric part obviously goes around so you can use the headphones in the back. There is headphones. There's a space right here. There's a cord that goes through right there. There's a cord here. There's a little bit of electricity back here. But this is for the main power. That's the battery cell. It can't get through that easily. If the worst thing is, it's mostly, if it gets through, it's an explosion. There's no way it can travel through unless it's fully broken. But why would I be saying that? Because in our reality, this can't happen. What happened to this person didn't happen to us. If you remember, we were able to just walk out. Jeremy, in the tapes, Jeremy died, basically, by cutting his own face off because of this thing. The worst I've heard that happened to us is that someone hit the wall. Or maybe hit their head on something. That was it. Or maybe tripped. Nothing intentionally, though. Unless they were scared. That's a different story. But this explains a lot of how we had nothing happen to us. The only part that's actually, this has nothing to do with us either. FNAF AR, it's not real either. It's not us. We're peering through that reality. Yes, we can see them, but we get jump scared. Do we get hurt? Well, unless you have a heart attack, but that's a different reason. They don't hurt us. They don't physically hurt us. We're still here. Let me turn down the light. Okay. We're still here. We're still breathing. We're not dead. We're not attacked. We're not bruised. And that's why I'm really really confused in how we've missed this. We've missed this the whole time. And later I am going to be doing, I noticed that Game Theory actually uploaded a new video. So I'm going to be reacting to that a little bit later. I don't know if I'm going to record it or just going to do a live stream yet. But as I noticed, this doesn't make sense that we have not known this. Because we didn't know about, okay, well, let's go in between the chunk of Security Breach and Help Wanted. We learned in Help Wanted that all the games beforehand were supposed to cover up the things of what happened in the franchise, the Fazbear Fright. Not Fazbear Fright, Fazbear Entertainment. That's a mouthful. So Fazbear Entertainment was basically paid this indie game developer to make these games to cover up what happened. Or how is Vanessa put, or the tape girl, I should say, because I think I just realized that it's not. She's not part of this. Sorry. Hold on, guys. I can't think right now. Just give me a second. I'm going to take a bathroom break. Just give me a minute. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Sorry guys, I didn't want to do that, but I just couldn't think anymore. No, I don't want that to show. Need that to show. Okay. So, mostly what I've been trying to get to is that we are not in the same reality as her and all the other characters in this game. Obviously the first 4, 5, 6, even Help Wanted, we have never been in their realm. Even AR, none of them. We've never been in there. We've only peered through. The reason why this is so weird and makes more sense though is if you guys, no, it's just I had to really go to the bathroom. My brain doesn't hurt. If you guys remember Fortnite, they did this thing in California where they had this kind of a teaser type thing, where they put this burger head out in the middle of California. It was in a trailer, so, and it said worlds combined. They were intending for the real world and the Fortnite world to combine. They were trying to show that our world's going into their world, and by that they actually made evidence of it trying to be in the real world. Obviously Scott can't do that as much, but you would think he would do something, or actually it's not. He doesn't need to. Because this is why I think that it never spilled into our reality. First, because we never got corrupted like this person did. Second is, if you guys remember the ending, not the ending, remember Pizza Party, right near the end, you look to your right. There's this open door with snow coming in. And then if you went through it, it showed the mall being built. It showed the mall being built. Why would we be able to see that with glitch traps still in the game? I think we know the answer to it. There is no way it got into their reality as well. This is still inside the Hell Wanted. She is still trapped. Reason why we can still see them all. What do you guys think about this? I've thought this for a very long time. Since I saw that thing come out. It occurred that why would we be able to see it through the game? Not on the websites like Scott usually does, but the game. But then I also remembered he did do something on the website. He did the secret messages. I can't remember what they were right now, but it was this conversation between Vanny and Glitchtrap. But why are we seeing it through the code? The only way it can spread is through our electronics. That's the only way it could get into our reality. Means it's not in our reality though. Finance Friends has always been a part of the huge internet system. With the secret websites, secret stuff, secret this, secret that. Oh, my fan just turned on. Hold on. How do I turn this off? What are you doing? Oh well, I guess there's gonna be a noise for a little bit. Wait, oh, there's a timer. Oh well. I'll figure that out later. Okay, so where was I? Talking about not being this reality. Okay, so we've seen the websites. They've always had something on them. I don't think it's obviously is Scott talking to us, but it's not him exactly. No, it's not that they don't have enough energy, is that there's no way for that thing to be real. There's no way we can have AI taking over the body in this era. Not yet. Actually, you do make a case there. They do come through our reality more through devices, but it's not who you think. It's not Vanessa. It's not Glitchtrap. It's not any of these characters that we know. Obviously, we can see them talking. But how are we seeing them talk? Well, I don't believe it's actually them trying to give away what they're doing. I think because they're in the code, one of the game developers, wink wink, indie game developer, from the first 4 main games that was paid to do this, is actually showing what is going on here. That's why I'm thinking, because there was one also as well from the tapes, from Dale, the manager, speaking to someone else on the phone. A certain indie game developer. I think that's what the line was. It was something like that. But it was someone on the phone with heated conversation. I think the indie game developer would just want to state it's not Scott. We are not talking about Scott here. Yes, Scott is putting these messages through because he's created the games. But no, we're talking about this reality's quote unquote Scott. This indie game developer. Not Scott. So imagine Scott is Freddy here and their reality. Scott is not part of this at all. If you think Scott is part of this, no, you are wrong. He is in our reality. He is not part of theirs. This reality is ours. Not ours, sorry. This is theirs. They stayed in here. There is no way they crossed over. You do not have the possibility of crossing over right now. Also, I don't think Scott has the possibility of making that story. But the main point of this is to say something's not right. How are we seeing this? How is this coming through? It's because the indie game developer is showing us. I think this indie game developer knows that we're here, knows that we're looking, knows that there's these beings basically that are from a different universe. Obviously, this is not true since Scott is the one doing this, but again, get your mindset out of that and you'll see that it's correct. I have a bruise. Sorry. So he is not part of this reality at all. What does that mean for the franchise? How is this story going to play out? So let's talk about security breach. They are not out of Help Wanted. They are still in that game. Or a new game that's been added on. We've seen a whole basically new game inside of Help Wanted before. For Halloween. Dreadbear. Didn't have that much help with the story, but it did confirm a couple stuff through the storyline of their universe. So everything we've seen through the games, we can't throw away. Everything in this book right here, we can't throw away at all. These are still reliable. These games are still real in their universe. Obviously, they've been twisted. So we got to figure out what are real and what are fake. So now if you go on with this, if we go to, let's say, the first game in the franchise, Finance of Freddy's, you would think, okay, it's just a normal game. When we first got it, that's literally all we thought. We thought it was a normal game with characters that were possessed by ghosts. Then we figured out by the next game that that's not true. Well, most of it's true, but not all of it. We knew it was going to be a story that was going to be bigger, more exciting, and stuff like that. And then the next game came, and we had stuff wrong before that we were able to get, but we had more stuff that was wrong with that game. And obviously, Finance Freddy's 4, we had lots of things wrong with that one. But that's been a pattern, hasn't it? It's this location. Before they added in the custom night, we were wrong about stuff. Twisted ones, all of these, they were added, and we still had stuff wrong, no matter what. And it's been a trend. Okay. But one thing that's always reoccurred was this character hidden in the shadows since the first game. So why, I'm not going to do a timeline, but I think these games are in order. They're not in timeline order, but they're in order. There would have been no way we would have figured out anything if Scott did the way he was going to. There was no way that this game could be made in the timeline that he actually has. Because we would have not known anything. The reason that we learned the Bite of 87 from FNAF 1, and we found out in FNAF 2. We learned about the yellow bunny suit going missing in FNAF 2. We found out where it went in FNAF 3. We figured out what Fazbear Fright was. A place for fright and entertainment. But we figured out where this Springlock suit came from. Because we learned it was Springlock suit. But there was still something weird. Where is Golden Freddy in all this? Golden Freddy is part of all these games. I'm not lying. He is. He's obviously, it's obvious in FNAF 1. He is one of the main characters, obviously. Let's see here. If he has anything on here. Here he goes. So, obviously, Golden Freddy is a main character in one of the games. The first game is obviously going to be that. Okay, let's see here. So, Golden Freddy is also in FNAF 2. Withered, just like the others. There's no golden version of this Freddy. Coincidence? I think not. I'm not editing it, so that won't be funny. I wish it was edited, though, but you know what I mean. Let's go to FNAF 3 now. So, people say that Golden Freddy isn't there. The only thing we ever possibly see is through the mini games. Seeing him as Fredbear. I'm like, but Fredbear is actually not the exact same. Yes, the parts were used, but not the exact same. That's why there's two models. Not two models, two souls. Okay. Here we go. So, something it doesn't mention in this book, which I actually found out randomly, I found this out. There's actually a Golden Freddy Phantom. And people say, oh, this guy looks like Golden Freddy from the first game. No, actually, it has been confirmed that this is actually Phantom Freddy. This is not Golden Freddy, Golden Phantom Freddy, or anything like that. This is actually Phantom Freddy. Yes, he has a lot of things, but obviously, if you look through here, the puppet looks weared down. The mangle, okay, she looks about the same. She's already worse aware. Foxy doesn't even have a hook at this point. So we can't take away about his ear missing and all this other stuff. We can't say anything about it. Because that's not evidence since Foxy changed. Chica, I have no idea. I'm not gonna go into her. She, for some reason, is the only original one. For some reason, this is weird. In FNAF 4, the Halloween update, most of the characters were put as non-canon, as not in there. It's just a special thing for the time. So it's not even part of that universe. But the weirdest thing was Balloon Boy. I can't remember the other one, but Balloon Boy was one of those exceptions. He was made canon in the 4th game for the Halloween update. I don't know why. I still am looking into that. I think Matt Pat has explained that. But yeah, if you guys ever notice it, it's weird. Okay, so let's see if there's anything in here to help with also finding Freddy. Not Freddy, Golden Freddy. So retro Freddy poster changes to Spring Bonnie. No, that's just reference to spring to a spring trap. The Bonnie poster will change to a pink cupcake or a golden cupcake. And nothing helpful. Here it is, right here. Crumpled Freddy's suit sometimes appears in the corner of the office. It's right here. This is Golden Freddy. This would make sense. He's sitting there. He can't move. What has he done to all the other games? The only time he has ever been able to move he was only his head. He hasn't been able to move ever since. That's why he's sitting there. That's Golden Freddy. So let's go to the 4th game. So you're gonna say, Golden Freddy is not in FNAF 4. It's only Fredbearer, since you've only said that he's not the same. Well, you're partially right. And partially wrong. So if I go to, let's see here, it should say, yep, here it is. Appearance, a giant, terrifying version of the Fredbear we've been seeing in the minigames. This tattered and torn bear animatronic has golden fur and wears a purple hat and bow tie. I can't remember. Give me a second. I don't think this is why I say they're not the exact same, but they have been used with parts. I need to find the picture, please. Where is Golden Freddy's picture? Why wouldn't you show it? Oh, here it is. So he has a black hat and a black bow tie, just like Freddy here. Oh, excuse me. So I want to read this really quickly because this makes sense. A less likely contender is Golden Freddy. He has the same handprint marks on his face as regular Freddy, similar to Foxy. He appears to be out of order, just a mascot suit without its endoskeleton, and when you input 1987 as the levels of the animatronics on the custom night, who should appear but Golden Freddy seems suspicious. So, obviously in the next game we figured out that's 1987, and that's him. I can't remember if there's any secret about I don't think there was anything secret about the custom night. Okay, here we go. So this is codes, glitches, and secrets. I don't know why this is part of this part. This is not a secret animatronic, just warning you right now. Unlike FNAF, nothing specific triggers Golden Freddy. He is active on night 6 and in the custom night, randomly appearing in the office hallway as a ghostly head or in the office itself as a crumpled animatronic suit. Quickly equipped the Freddy mask to prevent Golden Freddy's attack. Almost everything about this game is different, but one thing stayed the same. Click on the poster in the office to honk the nose. Well, obviously that's been a joke in the whole series. There's no storyline for that right now. It's even a joke in FNAF Help Wanted. Okay, so let's go back to explaining how this guy is related to Golden Freddy. I think there's other reasons, but I'm gonna mostly try to figure out here. Movements. He can attack from either hallway, the closest, or the bed, the closet, or the bed. Basically from everywhere. Nightmare Fredbear only shows up on night 5 and 6 after 4 a.m. When he's around, however, none of the others will be. So that's the thing that really stands out. Like, you never see that, like, ever, in any of the other games. Audio clues will help you determine where Nightmare Fredbear is coming from. If you hear laughter, he'll appear on the bed or in the closet. If you hear laughter followed by footsteps, he's in the hallway. So it's very weird to think about this. It's very difficult for a lot of people. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's very confusing. But this one example, hold on. I just noticed. Hold on. I just noticed something. Here we go. Let me put the light compression, put it down to like 8. Okay. There you go. I think you can see a lot better now. Okay, you can't read it, but this section right here is very weird. I've always noticed this, and it's so weird. That no one else is there. Everyone leaves. So we're assuming, because he's not... Golden Freddy is here. But I'm still wondering where, and I haven't figured out quite yet. Night 5 belongs to extras menu, allowing players to view animatronics. So many options remain locked until players complete night 6. Choose to include a map of the house with a radar, or the animatronics fastest nights. Though there is no custom mode in FNAF 4, there is still a way to play 2020-2020. Enter the new extras menu and type 2020-2020 to access this final challenge. All the animatronics are set to their maximum difficulty level, and Nightmare does appear after 4 a.m. So, 8 animatronics. Or 8 nights, I should say. 8 nights. And you have plush tap reoccurring every night. Nothing is lining up to that point. Till you realize what is said about him first. Similar to Foxy, he appears to be out of order, just as a mascot suit without its endoskeleton. When he was changed over, he was never given a proper endoskeleton. He was given the same stuff as the suit, but way less dangerous. Because of the instance in this place, in the FNAF 4, Fredbear Fright, Fredbear Family Diner, it was clearly made that it was way too dangerous. And it was put to rest, and it was made into... Obviously, of course there would be no yellow version of Bonnie, because they didn't have the suit. They had this suit. So, that's one reason why I think it still reoccurs in FNAF 4. But, let me see here. No, nothing helped there. Okay, let's see here. Is there anything really... Oh, here we go. Halloween edition. Sorry. I guess it didn't help because it didn't confirm what I was trying to say before. Oh god, that's the whole debate about the 83 and 84. Okay. Okay. So that's my main point. And actually, no, I need to prove why it's in sister location. It's in sister location. We figured out what was going on with this page right here. We found that out. But the main thing I want to talk about as well is how is this related to FNAF? Well, if you remember FNAF sister location didn't have a custom night before, right? And then they were added one. Why do a character that has nothing to do with this be in the challenge mode? Golden Freddy is in the challenge mode, and it's also the last thing before you get that thing saying, hey, good, this is the story. It's because they're related. I'm gonna say this last thing. Finance Freddy's is very complicated. Yes, the story does not make sense most of the time. That's why you have these theorists trying to figure this out. The main thing that I want to say is that none of this is real, and none of this could go into our none of this is in our reality. We only figured out through the codes because one person, the indie game developer, knows that we're here, and they know that we're watching. Another thing is, Golden Freddy is obviously reoccurring through all the games except for a couple, which makes sense. He has no reason to be there unless he is there. We never see the face of who we play as. But here's the thing. We always saw the face. We always saw that Golden Freddy was there in FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3. Not really in FNAF 4, but we still knew he was there. Not FNAF 4. Yeah, FNAF 4, we knew he was there. And then sister location, it's strange because you wouldn't think how he was there, but he's there somehow. And then finally, Pizzeria Simulator. How's he connected to that? Well, that's the thing. How is he connected? Why is he connected? Obviously, we find out in FNAF Ultimate Custom Night that he is putting William in straight through hell. Like, non-stop hell. But he's not dead. We find out William's actually not dead and can actually survive all this because he's injected himself with life stuff. He is badly burnt and still dying basically in the hospital. While he's in this coma that's putting him through hell. But the question is, how did Golden Freddy's soul get out of there? How did the souls, actually, I should say, in Golden Freddy get out of the body into his body? Well, I should say his head, mostly. It's because he was there. There was no way anyone could really see this, but there was a way that he was actually there. And we were the person playing. We wanted to end this all. We wanted to end this so we could stop all this from happening and just get it to go in this direction so he can have control. Or she. Can't remember who right now because I haven't watched the latest theory videos. But he or she is making sure they are in control. No more killing, no more violence. That's the problem. How do we know that's real from the indie game developer side? Well, here's the thing. If you remember back in FNAF 4, we had all these messages from this website, scottgames.com. And we basically have decided from this evidence that this indie game developer is making contact to the outside world, to our world, I should say. Find Answer Phrase, the game, is 2 worlds in. There is that world, the developer that is trying to speak with us world, and then our world. There's this fine line between the two. A lot to right. To the right. I don't remember. But anyways, going off of that, it is clearly showing that if you remember from FNAF 4, we had these sequential messages talking straight to us, saying, did I do it? Did I do it? And did I do it? Or did I do it? We never figured out what that actually meant. And it's weird to think about that. We never truly figured out what it meant. We didn't know if it meant who did the bite. We don't know exactly what it means. Actually, shouldn't say we. I should say I don't know what it means. It doesn't make sense why we haven't tried to figure that out. I think that's a main part of this story. Are these secret things that we never thought could be more than just simple teasers? There was always hidden code inside of these pictures as well. The pictures obviously had the words on it. That's why I think the names, the words on it didn't mean anything. But if I think I remember correctly, there was secret code inside, but I can't remember. Or there was secret code on there. But there was, for one, Fredbear's Entertainment. Or is it Fazbear? I think it was Fazbear's Entertainment or something like that. And it made sense. Thinking back to this, it made sense. It's the Fazbear Entertainment Company that owns this picture. Not Fredbear, the actual image that they gave for the teaser. The indie game developer hid something inside the code for us to find because they know we are watching and figuring this out. They are trying to tell us the story by leading the other company aside. There is no way this company knows yet that this game developer is trying to tell us something. By the point that we find out that this code that he has created with this character, or this character that was real in their world, has gotten to the other world and is trapped in their electronics, but then got out with Jeremy and Vanessa, I think. Obviously, this thing was also worldwide made as well in our universe and their universe. I need to move my hand. So in our universe, nothing could happen to us because we have not had that type of technology yet. Their universe, it's so much more different than ours. Everything that happened in the games could have happened in real life, in their real life. So going off of this, I have basically proven that this reality of Finest Phrase is not the same as ours. They are not crossing over to our plane because none of us are infected by it. If this game was fully made with that virus inside, we will all be converted by now. But none of us were touched. Yeah, they tried to, but they couldn't get to us. Reason why we were able to convert to the body and see from his eyes, but not him take over us. We can't hear his voice. We have nothing. So, that's basically my thinking. My thought on this next game is that we're still inside that reality. We just gone to the next layer. Or because of Finance Freddy's Help Wanted, because of the secret thing of we can look and go into this place where we see the mall being built, we're still in the first reality. We haven't even jumped to the next one. Unless there's 4 layers of realities. But that doesn't make sense. It would only have to be 3. One being the games, one being the development of the games, and one being real life where we can peer through. Live. Live. Not time. God. Okay. Sorry about that. Just to end this off, I am going to be reacting to Game Theorist's latest Finance Freddy's video. It says that they missed something, so I'm gonna hope that I actually got something right. I did get right when FNAF 3, before that even came out, before I saw any theories on it, I assumed that the purple guy would be making an appearance there. I was correct. I didn't obviously, none of us knew the name obviously, but